Hi, this is KSLU General Manager Todd Delaney here at Southeastern Louisiana University. Today I want to show you ENCO's DAD. The program is called DAD. The company is called ENCO, and what we're going to do, we're going to come over here to our DAD network mode, double-click on it, and that'll pull up our DAD program. So that's going to load up. Might take just a hair of a second or so to fully load up, but what we're doing, we're going to be using DAD to record audio, to get audio into our DAD system for playback in the control room, in the production room, and in the newsroom. We record audio with Adobe Audition or maybe our microphone directly into DAD. And then we'll take that audio in the DAD system and play it back in the control room through our on-air unit. But right here, we're in the newsroom right now recording and playing audio back through the DAD system. So basically, I'm just going to give you a quick tutorial, a quick once-over of DAD and what it can do, what we use it for, that kind of thing. So once it finally loads up, we have this screen. I'm going to come into the library right here. So I'm going to click on library, and these are all the cuts in the DAD system, and you can kind of move this out the way and still have the main screen back there. But let me see. Over here in the groups, you've got several different categories that we have audio set into. I'm going to pull up the AAA category. So here's all the AAA daytime music that we have. Let's say, for example, if I wanted to hear this Eels song I have on the board, ENCO Channel 4 potted up, so I can come down here and just hit the play button and play from there. Hit it again, and it'll go ahead and stop it. So that's a quick and easy way to just kind of listen to music if you wanted to do that in either the production room or in the newsroom. So there you have it. There it is. Let me go ahead and close out of this library. And I'm going to come over here to this machines icon right here. So I can click on that, and it kind of zooms in. We've got 16 different machines that we can use in this DAD program. I'm going to click on this one right here. You roll over it. It gives you a tooltip. This is the Playback Machine 1, the first playback machine. And this is what we use in the control room. So here we go. It's asking first to load a playlist. And to do that, I can just come over here and click right there on playlist. I'm left-clicking there. If I wanted to select, say, June the 8th, so 6th month, 8th day, I can just click right there, hit load, and there we go. So there's the playlist for the 8th of June. And it starts off with our legal ID at 12 midnight, and it'll go into Klaxons with Echoes, and then Of Montreal with Holiday Call, and then we play a sweeper, which identifies the radio station, something like you're listening to 90.9 KSLU. Then MGMT with It's Working, and so on and so forth. It'll just power through the rest of the day because it's in this automation mode, auto mode. If we go ahead and hit the play button right now, we'll hear that legal ID fire off. Even though the Klaxons Echoes is highlighted, the legal ID is loaded. If you look up here in this title section, legal ID is loaded and ready to play. The highlighted section is what's going to play next. So if I hit play...
Broadcasting from the campus of Southeastern Louisiana University, you're listening to 90.9 KSLU, Hammond.
There's that. And I'll hit the stop button right there so we don't keep on going on with the music and all. But let's see. If, let's say, for example, if I come back here and hit this return button, this green return button, that'll kind of show me, indicate where I'm at in the log. So we hit return one more time. It'll highlight what's going to play next. And we're on the item right before that. If you look over here, Echoes from the Klaxons. If I hit the play button, Klaxons Echoes will play. Because again, I'm up here in the title bar. That's what's loaded and ready to play. And again, this highlight right here shows what's going to play next. So kind of beating a dead horse there, but what do you do? Down here, let's say if I come in and just pull up this playlist for some reason, maybe the computer got shut down and restarted for some reason, and I needed to jump really quickly to, say, the 1 o'clock hour, 1300 hours, or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, to, say, this Junip song. To change it from where it's currently playing, again at midnight, I'd put focus on what I wanted to change it to, hit the change button, CHG, this yellow change button, and press the next button. And now, if you look up here, you've got Your Life, Your Call from Junip is loaded and ready to play. So now if I hit play, I get Junip. hit the stop button right there to go ahead and stop it. Let's see, again, if I come back and hit return again, it's going to put focus on the item that's going to play next. But again, if you look up here in the player, in the title, that Junip tune is still loaded. So there you have it. There it is. Let me scroll down a little further, and I'm going to change to the sweeper right here, just to save some time, because I wanted to show you this other button down here, this auto and manual. You can toggle between manual and auto. In the auto mode, automation mode, one item will play, and then the next item is going to play, and then the next item is going to play, and consecutively right after that, it'll just bull through all the audio that's there in the day for the full 24 hours. In fact, it'll go to the next day and keep on playing and keep on playing and keep on playing. That is until you press the button again and change it to manual. And then the audio that's playing will finish playing, and it'll stop and wait for you to press this play button that pops up. So in this case, let's go ahead and do that. Let's hit the play button. I've got my sweeper loaded. I hit play.
Commercial-free public radio. We're 90.9 FM, KSLU.
And now it's stopped, and it's waiting for me to manually come in here and press the play button. And in this case, the Kopecki Family Band will fire off. And I don't know what I can do. So there you have it. There it is. Well, what's that important for? Well, it's important when you want to do your break. You don't want it to just continue to play music while you want to stop and talk and backsell maybe the Kopecki Family Band. Get on and say, oh, Southeastern Zone, 90.9 KSLU, Kopecki Family Band back there with Heartbeat, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So you need to be able to do your break and stop the music in order to do your break and open up the mic. And that's why we use the manual auto toggle right there. So keep that in mind. What else do you need to know? Over here in the time section, these times are not accurate at all. So these are all just kind of relative times. The only time over here that is accurate is the hour. So all of this is happening in the 1 o'clock hour. But these times down here are not accurate at all. So don't be confused by that. Let's see. What's this aquamarine branch for? Well, here's what happens. At the end of the 1 o'clock hour, let's say this Luna song, Malibu Love Nest, fires off at, say, 1:58. And it starts. So it's going to finish at 2:02 and 28 seconds, right? Because it'll go past that 2 o'clock hour. This branch right here says, okay, if this song finishes after the 2 o'clock hour, then drop those last songs in the 1 o'clock hour and just fire off from the beginning of the 2 o'clock hour. So what will happen, this Luna song will finish playing, these songs will get dropped, and from Luna we'll go directly into the legal ID. And that's what that aquamarine branch is doing. It's telling it, hey, it's now 2 o'clock, finish whatever you're doing over here, and start the new hour. So that's what the branch does. If you don't want that to happen, if you wanted Luna to play, and then Zeus to play, and then Ben Queller to play, and then the legal ID, you could easily come in here to this branch, right-click, and delete it. So that's an option to get rid of the branch, and you can do that pretty easily. In fact, you can right-click and delete everything or anything in here if you wanted to. Opposite of that is adding stuff. You can pull up the library and drag and drop tracks into the playlist if you wanted to do that. If you needed to fill some time or do whatever you needed to do. For some reason, if you needed to add some audio, you can do that. Just grab the audio from the library, drag and drop it in there. Or if you didn't want that, again, you can right-click and select delete. So there you have it. There it is. What else do you need to know? I think that pretty much covers all the basics for you. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. General time. This is the artist. Here's the title and the length. Got different groups, and here's your cut IDs over here as well. We talked about the auto versus manual. Stop, play. Pretty much that's all you need to know. So if you want to unload a playlist, you can right-click on this and select Unload Playlist. And then if you wanted to load up another one, you could do that as well. You can load a playlist from, say, a different day. Hit load, and there you go. I'm going to go ahead and unload this and call this piece finished. So if you have any questions about any of that, feel free to get with me or somebody else that's been here at KSLU for a while, and we'll do our best to explain it to you. There you go, and have fun.